Hello everyone. So in this video I'm going to be showcasing yet another build of HoneyCrisp 2, my Apple II Plus emulator. This video essentially serves as a progress update on just a few major things that I've been working on concerning the emulator, and just some overall improvements that I've made to some previously showcased material. Alright, so as you can see from the screen here, graphics, especially the high-resolution graphics mode, which was showcased with Pac-Man in the last video, has been improved. Originally, in the last video that showcased an early prototype of HoneyCrisp 2, the high-resolution graphics mode had this weird vertical striping pattern that was just artifacting from the way I had set up the high-resolution graphics rendering, that has now been fixed to mirror that of a normal composite out video monitor. And so, therefore, graphics are a lot fuller than they originally were. You could even say they are crisper or more crisp than they originally were. And so that's one major thing that I've been able to improve there with the high-resolution graphics. Low-resolution graphics haven't really changed much, as they looked just fine in the original prototype that I had showcased. And so, that said, while we're on the topic of gaming with HoneyCrisp 2, I would also like to mention that the joystick mode in HoneyCrisp 2 has been further improved from its original state. Originally, the joysticks were a little stiff. The timing of the up, left, down, and right mechanisms of the joysticks were a little delayed through like a throttle that I had put on the timing mechanisms for the joysticks, but I have since removed those timing mechanisms, and so the joystick and paddle in particular are very responsive now. And as you can see here from my playing Mario Bros on HoneyCrisp 2, the current joystick controls are hardwired to W, A, S, and D, with button 0 being space and button 1 being the Alt key. Either Alt key actually works with button 1 as of now, but I plan on letting the user actually configure the joystick hotkeys with HoneyCrisp 2 version 1.0. And so, with the game improvements out of the way, I'd like to go ahead and move on to the ProDOS diskette support, which I've added, and just kind of go over some of the issues that I have been having with adding in ProDOS support, which I'm working to resolve, and I think that I'm going to get it fixed. But they are some pretty major issues, I would say. And so let's just go ahead and move on to that. Here we are with HoneyCrisp 2 resets. And so to load a disk, I'm going to go ahead and click this browse button here. And then I'm going to go ahead and select a non-1.0 version of ProDOS, just so you can see how versions after 1.0 tend to load a bit better for whatever reason. I'm sure it has to do with the boot code, but I'll show you exactly what's wrong here in a second. So let's just go ahead and load up, I don't know, ProDOS version 1.8. And as you can see here, the disk is loading just fine. It's seeking all the different tracks it needs to, and here we are with ProDOS Basic version 1.4. And so if I was to capture my keyboard input and do a catalog on this disk, you can see that it successfully shows us what exactly is on this ProDOS disk. Obviously not much is on here since it's just a blank ProDOS disk with BASIC on it. But as you can see, it's clearly working, and if I wanted to do, some basic programming with this, I could do, something like print hello, and then do 20, go to 10, as, most would. And then do a run on that, and there we go. It has basic running just fine there. So Let's go ahead and go home. And, you know, from here we could do high resolution graphics mode. And, come on. Yeah, there we go. And as you can see, high res is working just fine, like it should. And, so, as I said, ProDOS versions above 1.0 seem to work fine. But if I were to load, say, version 1.0 from November of '83, and then do a power cycle on the machine, it gets to the boot screen here, and then it just hangs. And honestly, I can't figure out why. But if I am to browse again and reinsert the exact same disk, it will continue loading version 1.0, and eventually actually boot version 1.0, as you can see here. And from here, it works just like it should. If I was to do a catalog on the disk again, it would work exactly like it should, showing me the contents of the disk. The same thing happens with ProDOS version, I believe, it's not listed here, but the same thing happens with ProDOS version 1.7, and I believe version 1.9 as well, for some very odd reason, which I'm not exactly sure of yet. But I'm sure it probably just has to do with the way the disk timing is currently operating, and so I'm gonna have to take a closer look at it over the coming days. But those are some of the improvements that I've made. It can run pretty much any game that you throw at it. I haven't really run into a game that it can't run yet, so that's one good thing, is that HoneyCrisp 2 is definitely functioning well enough to run and load programs pretty much flawlessly. But it's this ProDOS stuff that it's just kind of tripping over, because I'm having to learn how ProDOS works, because it's very different from just normal Apple DOS in the way that the disks are structured. And so while it is definitely a learning curve, I believe that I'm going to get over this learning curve here pretty soon, and it will become even better in the coming months as I continue developing it. Anyway, that's pretty much how HoneyCrisp 2 has been going lately, and I hope that here pretty soon I'll get this ProDOS issue figured out, and then it will be off to the races, because I believe that from there it'll be pretty easy to integrate things. So, that said, that's all for today's video, and I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And all that said, I'll see you guys in the next video.